What's up, Eagles? I'm Max, and welcome to this edition of the Eagles Eye, brought to you by our Liberty Publications team. It is April 30th, and I hope you guys are having a great start to your day.
I'm Emily, and I hope everyone is excited about only having 16 more days left of the school year.
Summer is right around the corner, and this school year has flown by. What are your summer plans?
I'm definitely excited about going to the pool and hanging out with my family and friends. What about you, Max?
I plan on playing a lot of golf this summer and hopefully visiting my lake house.
Some of the topics we're going to cover in this episode are a video on a nonprofit organization called CleanStream.
Then we are going to take a look at the recap of the Swofford game during the assembly on April 16th.
An inside look at two of Liberty's prom court nominees.
And in sports, we get to know one of our varsity tennis athletes and his story about coming to the U.S.
Well, Max, this sounds like a great edition of the Eagles Eye.
I agree. So with that, Eagles Eye starts right now. The school year is finally coming to a close. We've only got less than a month now.
I know, Max. It's so crazy that next year I'll be a senior and you're going to be a junior. They weren't kidding when they said how fast time flies.
I'm excited for a new year.
On the topic of fresh starts, there's an annual community volunteer cleanup event that helps keep our local waterways clean.
Yes, there are more than 100 volunteers throughout the area gathered on April 16th to remove trash from local creeks.
Let's take a look at why CleanStream is such an awesome event to participate in.
As spring kicks off each year, members of the St. Peter's community and beyond gather and clean local waterways. Volunteers of CleanStream got together early the morning of April 11th and went to multiple area local streams and lakes to pick up trash from inside and around them. Many of the volunteers were kids of all different ages.
It was started to help increase awareness and have people notice this, the importance to keep your streams clean and the impacts they have on the environment.
I feel proud about myself that I'm helping the community and nature and other people.
To help people, our environment, or other anything that I can do to help others to get along in life. We all have our own issues, and if you always have somebody nearby that you can talk to and help, then all the better. Makes you feel better, makes them feel better.
Volunteers of the CleanStream come from many different groups, and one of which is the Boy Scout Troop 984 out of O'Fallon.
It could be, we have people all the way from like Boy Scout troops, 4-H groups, to businesses. As long as you can walk the stream and help, we're happy to have you.
This is the third year of doing CleanStream. When I discovered this, I thought it was a great opportunity for the Boy Scouts to work as a team and help our environment.
During the cleanup process, volunteers find many unique and odd things, but despite the effort, they enjoy the work because it helps themselves and others.
Oh man. Old box springs from beds and just random stuff that I would imagine was kind of left in the creek from before subdivisions were built, back when it was still farmland, and as banks erode and all that stuff gets uncovered, so it's pretty interesting. So.
Well, I feel good, that helped, keeping things clean and, tired,
Good. You see the smiles on other people's faces, and you've lifted their life as well as your own.
That's an awesome community service project. I'm glad we have something like that locally. It really looks like they care about our environment.
An event that big must have a lot of teamwork and dedicated people.
We saw a lot of teamwork at the Swofford game. Are the students ever going to win?
I don't know, Max. We can only hope that the class of 2027 comes out strong.
I don't know if that'll ever happen, but we can only hope.
Here's a recap of the annual LHS Swofford game.
Well, tonight, welcome to the Coliseum!
The 26th Annual Swofford Game is a basketball game created to help support the Scott Swofford Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship recognizes 2 seniors from each of the Westville schools. Each of the 4 schools host their own basketball game between seniors and staff to create memories and relationships for some of the last moments that seniors will be at the school.
To win, score the most amount of points, and Just work as a team and have fun today.
Yeah, just make sure everyone gets to play. That was the main goal today. So we did not prepare at all. Like
we drew some up pregame, but
yeah, we only had one play.
It.
Yeah, we just shot around. There wasn't really any preparing. So.
The staff is holding their undefeated record of winning the basketball game each year. The students come out for a fun afternoon of hanging out and playing basketball one last time as a senior class.
I got this. We're going to come in and elbow drop the seniors. That's right.
Yep. Making sure, all of our points were on time. No late work, no late points. We weren't going to wait until the last minute. We were going to do things on the deadline. And it was due for the teachers to have another victory.
I would say the Swofford game is the best assembly of the year. It's always so fun watching the seniors and the teachers get at it.
It's always so fun and entertaining, and I always love who's sitting up for prom court during halftime.
Who won the prom king and queen?
Jackson Ryan and Haley Carlson got the honor of being this year's king and queen.
We had a lot of candidates running for prom king and queen. Let's take an inside look at one of our prom duos.
Prom, an exciting time of year for juniors and seniors. Finding a date, picking an outfit, and one of the most iconic parts, voting for prom king and queen. This year, for 2026, Echo and Louie are putting their all into winning.
Previously this year, Echo and Louie ran for homecoming court, losing the title. Despite their shortcomings, they were not discouraged from running for prom.
This was something that our friend Ella had always told us to do since freshman year.
Yeah.
And then this year, I guess since there's so many more nominations, Ella and a few friends actually did it.
And somehow we got nominated for HOCO.
Yeah.
We didn't plan that one. That one was totally unplanned.
Yeah.
We heard it over the announcements, and you didn't even hear it fully. I just heard the end of our names, and I was like, wait, did they actually just say that?
And then from there, we were like, might as well commit.
Echo and Louie campaigned by using posters with pop culture references, wearing the costumes from whatever media they were referencing.
Just looking at shows and just being like, we can do that, and we can make it silly, and we can make it fun.
And also finding costumes, I think, is always fun. It's literally us going in the theater costume closet and being like, okay, this looks close enough to the poster of the show. And
that's a costume they'd have.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Echo and Louie didn't win, the title being taken by Jackson Ryan and Haley Carlson. But this isn't a failure to them.
We don't care if we win or not.
Yeah.
We are fully doing this just because we think it's fun. We don't have any expectations. If we get nominated this round, then that's good. If we don't, we had a fun 3 weeks campaigning.
I'm confident that we're having fun, and that's what's important.
Although they didn't win, Echo and Louie have still made an impact with the visibility of their campaign.
I had no idea how much thought and planning went into running for court. It looks like they tried really hard.
Congratulations to everyone who made it on prom court. It must feel nice to be recognized by your fellow classmates.
Speaking of recognition, the spring sports are in the heat of their season. Shout out to Grace Alexander for breaking the girls' 200-meter time and the long jump record. Also, congratulations to Kailey Lawrence for being named 2026 St. Louis Post-Dispatch Scholar Athlete.
On the topic of spring sports, it sounds like boys tennis has been doing very well.
I haven't been keeping up with tennis much, but we should take a look at the feature on Vitor de Silva, a senior transfer from Brazil and tennis player here at LHS.
Hey, I'm Mason Molitor. I'm out here today. I'm chatting with Vitor de Silva, Liberty senior and tennis, just all-in-all athlete. He came from Brazil. When did you move here, Vitor?
I moved here in 2023.
So freshman year, sophomore year?
Yeah, no, I was freshman year. I got the last semester of freshman year.
Nice, man. So what's kind of your story? What brought you to America, Missouri, I guess, and kind of got you here?
So my dad got transferred by the company that he works for when we were living there. So he got the news on 2022. So we had time to get ready, get our house and get everything set. And that's basically how we went here because the company has an office here.
Oh yeah, really? That's nice. When you got here at Liberty, what was it like transferring? I know, new country, new school. Did you know a lot of English? Was it hard making friends?
So I knew the basics of English, so I guess the school helped me on that because, hearing and speaking English necessarily every single day made my English a lot better. It was very intimidating at first because the school is very big and I was not used to that because the school I come from is very small, like a lot less people. So it is kind of hard to make friends because you guys grow up together. It's since from middle school, so now I'm just kind of an outsider. just trying to fit myself in. But I was very lucky that I already had people that knew me and were able to introduce me to people that I know today.
That's awesome, man. And now, kind of moving on to the other side of this, tennis. What got you into tennis? What made you want to play?
I played tennis my whole life. I started playing when I was 3 years old. Nice. My granddad was a coach, so I played since I'm young. But I stopped when I was 8 and never played again. And when I got back here, that I saw I had the opportunity to, play a sport, and I could pick tennis. It was a no-brainer.
That's awesome. I mean, I'm sure you've enjoyed tennis. Senior now. What are your plans after high school? Going out of Liberty? Are you going to continue playing tennis? Where are you looking to go?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to go to Webster University. I plan to study international relations. My plan is to keep playing tennis at the university. I have a couple friends there that could help with that. So,
dude, that's awesome. I appreciate it so much. That's a great story. Thanks so much for your time.
Appreciate it.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
All right, that's all for this episode.
Shout out to all the work our reporters put into these videos. They work so hard to produce the best content possible.
And thank you to our advisors and editors. This wouldn't be possible without them.
It's always so amazing to see the finished product of these videos.
I know what you mean. They put in so much effort and hard work into these videos, and it definitely shows.
If you want more quality news, visit LHStoday.org and follow @LHS Publications on Instagram and follow our Twitter @LHSJourn.
Make sure into the next episode and final episode of the Eagle's Eye for your update on Liberty-related news.
Have a great week, Eagles. We'll see you next time.
Peace, Eagles.